Well, what do we have here? Listen, it must be time for me to give you some suggestions of activities you can do this week in the community of Spokane, Washington. I'm coming to you after 2 days of auditions for the sitcom that we are putting together, and it has been amazing. But now, I'm going to rest because now I'm going to tell you what you can get out there and do. So I have my top 5 suggestions just for you today. So get ready, sit back. It must be time for the Spokane Minute. Hello, what could be the first on the list? Well, I will tell you that I love me a comedian, and you know that I do. If you are a TikTok or YouTube fan, you might have heard of Dr. Mike. He's fun to look at and also pretty funny. And he has a comedian come on his show frequently. Her name is Pamela Schuler. She's a comedian with some disabilities, including Tourette's, and she tours the country to do seriously funny comedy with disability and connection. It's a night of comedy and storytelling with a purpose. And she's a riot to watch when she's with him, and she's coming to Spokane. And more specifically, Spokane Falls Community College. And guess what? It is free for the public. It's free to students, free to community, all of these things. If you want to go watch a really funny comedian who talks about things that matter and about accessibility when you have a disability, this is for you. This is happening on Tuesday, January 27th. This Tuesday, it's free. It's from 7 to 8:30 at Spokane Falls Community College. So I would highly suggest going to, I have a website you can go to, SFCC, Spokane Falls Community College, sfcc.spokane.edu. But it sounds like a fun night to me, and it's free. Now, you know, I find it so fascinating, museums, and we have one of our own, of course. So something fun is happening at our MAC, Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture, this Wednesday, January 28th, from 5 to 8. They do something called MAC After Hours, and that can be an artist, it can be musician, it can be a class that you take. And it always happens after hours. If you have a membership to the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture, it's something you can take advantage of. So for this Wednesday, January 28th, from 5 to 8, musician Michael Milham from 5:30 to 7:30 is going to be playing you beautiful music. They have something called Gallery Talk, which is someone that takes you around and teaches you about some of the exhibits that are in the library. I do have to say that it looks like the workshop where you can learn from an instructor on some creative art is sold out. But you know what? They do this frequently. Once a month, at least, they will do this on a Wednesday. So I would highly recommend going to check out our very own Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture and finding out how you can be involved. But it's probably not as crazy as Night at the Museum, those movies, but it sounds like it could be just as fun. So I suggest doing that Wednesday, January 28th from 5 to 8. Go check out musician Michael Milham and have a really good time and get to know our local museum. Sounds pretty fun to me. Okay, located in Fuel Co-working at 809 West Main Avenue, so that's right downtown. We're going to do something fun. Have you ever had that thing where you're like, I want to do a TikTok, but I don't understand TikTok, or I don't know how to get started, but I feel like I would be good at it and I want to do it? Well, I have a friend of mine who is a very fun influencer in Spokane. Yes, influencer is an actual job. So, because she's always busy. You can join Lauren Trivion and Posted Consulting to do TikToks for beginners. And it's TikTok for beginners. Pardon my old age got in the way there. It's on Thursday, January 29th from 6 to 8. They will walk you through making a page. How do you do engaging content? Because listen, Lauren does this all the time. So if you want to go down there, it's going to kick your new year off right. If you felt like doing TikTok, but you were too afraid to try, here, this one's for you. So I would suggest going down. Like I said, it's located at Fuel Co-working at 809 West Main Avenue, and you can learn a new skill and something that's pretty fun. And if you've just wondered, this is a great way to dabble. So go learn a new skill with my friend Lauren. It's going to be great. I personally love hearing from artists about the work that they've created. If you come from when I was growing up, one of my favorite authors was Dean Koontz. He wrote thrillers, he wrote with a little sci-fi twist, which were always enthralling. He's written like 140 books in his career. He writes about 2 a year, and he has a new one coming out. The Friend of the Family is the new book that's coming out. And if you go down to the Bing Crosby Theater right downtown on Saturday, January 31st, from 3 to 6 p.m., they are actually hosting a live video presentation. He's going to be live from where he lives, which is Orange County, and he's going to tell you all about his book. I think this is pretty amazing. You have the opportunity to even pre-order his book, and a limited number of you can get signed book plates for this book. So I think it's going to be pretty amazing. It's very affordable. Tickets are just $10 to get in, and you can listen to him speak about his work. You can watch him get interviewed, and you can be in that audience. It's the next best thing to being in an audience in front of him. You're in front of him virtually this way. But if you like books, if you like writing, if you like authors, and if you love Dean Koontz like I do, this is going to be a lot of fun. You can get more information at Bing Crosby Theater, and that's ER. BingCrosbyTheater.com. So go see him live on screen at the Bing. Pay only $10 to have an amazing night. It is this Saturday, January 31st, from 3 to 6. You're not going to want to miss it. Go pre-order what's bound to be a really good book. I mentioned Main Street earlier. I have another thing that I love that I try to promote every time I can, and that is the Magic Lantern Theater. I also like because they offer things that are from every culture and ways for us to step outside of ourselves. And on Sunday, February 1st, the movie 31 Candles is going to show at the Magic Lantern. And this is a fun thing because the director himself, Jonah Feingold, is going to do a Zoom question and answer period after the premiere of this movie. This movie is about a Jewish filmmaker and director who makes Christmas movies in the city of New York. And he decides at 31 years old, he's going to have himself a bar mitzvah. And it's about all of the things that come together, from exes to family contentions to situationships. It's a rom-com, and it's pretty funny. And I love that it talks about a culture that maybe not all of us are a part of, but we all should be aware of the cultures around us. So if you go down, you can actually go to magiclanternonmain.com and get more information. But 31 Candles will debut on Sunday, February 1st. And you can do a question and answer period with the director himself, Jonah Feingold. So I think that's a very unique experience that is fun. If you're an artist, if you're a filmmaker, it's fun for a lot of us. So I think you should go down and give it a shot. Okay, I'll see you there. Let me know all about it. And that does it. Did that seem like really fast? It might be because I'm exhausted, but I think I gave you some good information there. Lots of good things that you can do in this town. Lots of the arts in there right now. I want to thank everybody who I've seen out and about, and I encourage you all, go ahead and challenge your friends. Pick one thing a week. Listen, I even gave you something free that's a lot of fun. Pick one thing a week and make it happen. Go out, say hello to your neighbors, and enjoy our city of Spokane. I think it's going to be a lot of fun out there. It always is when I go. So go, send me pictures, say hi to me if you see me. But challenge yourself to get out of the house. We need to do more of seeing our community and supporting the wonderful people doing so much great work in the city around us. So until next time, everyone, Feel free to email me if you have any suggestions, production@arucreative.com, or send me pictures because you know I love them. Until next week, have an amazing day and entire week. Go do something.